let's get back to a subject I love, which is the SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS. Hi, I'm Ian Thain. Welcome to another SAP Code Talk. And as I say, I'm getting back to a subject that I really like, and I'm really pleased to introduce Tanuj Joshi from SAP Labs in Bangalore. Join us today. Tanuj, thank you for being a first timer and for joining me on Code Talk.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ian. Yeah.
Excellent. So straight away, off the bat, let's introduce yourself. Oh, look, not me. Let you introduce yourself to our audience.
Yeah, sure. As you said, I'm Tanuj Joshi. I've been part of SAP Labs India since 2018. I mainly work on SAPML component in SAP iOS SDK team. I have extensively worked on OCR capabilities provided in SAP iOS SDK, and I'm excited to talk to you about it.
Excellent. Well, let's get on with this code talk. And just in case people really been sort of living under a stone for a while, what is OCR, Optical Character Recognition?
Yeah, so as you know that ML has been the buzzword of the industry for a long time now, and OCR or optical character recognition is just one use case of that of implementation of machine learning. The problem statement of OCR is that you want to read text inside an image or a live video feed, and you can do and it can be applied to many different things. So it has been on desktop and web apps for a long time, but since last couple of years, it has been natively present on mobile devices such as Android or iOS. So yeah, it's now natively built into mobile devices now. Yeah.
So, why have this on mobile devices? What's a really good use case or problem statement for that?
So it can be very helpful on a mobile devices. Let me list out a couple of examples of where it can be used. Suppose you are in a foreign country and you want to translate the road signs that you have or that you have there. In that way, you want the text written on the sign, and you want to basically translate it. So one part of it will come to OCR, and then you can basically translate that text. The second example is to digitize your data, which is written on a piece of paper, and so that it can be, since you have digitized it, it can be searched very easily, and it can be very useful to have it digitally stored. So it can be very useful in that sense. The other advantage of having OCR capabilities on a mobile device is to have lower latency, since you are not sending that image onto a server, and since it's processed locally, it will be available. The results will be available to you in real time, and since it's not sent to a server, it will be more privacy focused, and it will provide more privacy to the user. So having these capabilities built in on a native scale on a mobile device is very helpful.
Exactly. You say privacy, 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 privacy all the time, which is good. So as you say, you're part of the SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS team. So what does that actually give, what's that offer to us or should I say, to enhance the vanilla capability of OCR?
So first of all, it provides a drop-in view, which is called FUI text recognition view, which any developer can hook in very easily. It has all the camera logic behind it, and it can capture and send the captured images to Apple Vision and get the observation back very easily. Also, in iOS SDK, which SAP iOS SDK, we ship is topology APIs, which can be very helpful in filtering out and find relevant observations that you want from the image, which can be very useful for developers to introduce these OCR capabilities in. So let's see that in action in Enable.
So let me show you how SAP iOS SDK provides OCR capabilities and makes life of a developer easier. First, let's see what we will be scanning. So this is a dummy business card that we will be scanning, and the goal is to extract out information from the business card. So topology APIs actually expresses the text inside image in a grid like manner. Name is in first row, job title is in second row, and so on. So using topology API's rows feature, we can get the name and job title in first and second row respectively. To get phone number and email address, uh, uh, since contact info, observation, phone and email are in same column, we can get phone number by finding contact info observation and observation, which would serve as an anchor observation, and get the phone number by getting the next observation in the same column. To get address to get address we can use blocks feature of topology API, which detects text blocks in an image. We can pass the text blocks detected by topology API to NS data detector to see if block represents an address or not. This makes filtering out text which spans over multiple lines easier, just like in this case. So now let me just show you the app. Let's go into business card reader. Yeah, so this view that you see is called FUI text recognition view, which is a drop-in view shipped with SAP iOS SDK. You can see that it shows nice overlay prompt for users to show how to place the object to be scanned inside the view. The view sends image captured within the bounding box to Apple Vision to get the text observation. Now let's just scan it. As you can see, it shows a nice overlay of the text detected, and as you can see that it detected the text very nicely and quickly. This is how topology APIs makes it easy for developers to add OCR capabilities into an app. Link to the documentation of observation topology will be provided in the comments below.
Tanuj, thank you for supplying us that demo. Really great. Unfortunately, for the guys listening on the podcast, I'm sure you just have to, when you get in the office, go to the video and see that from Tanuj. So just to sum everything up for us, Tanuj, what are the really key features, the takeaways that the SDK for iOS really sort of provide and make OCR apps capable and so easy?
Yeah, sure. One thing that so the first thing is that the drop-in view that we provide is the FUI text recognition view, which is very easy to use, and it is basically drag and drop. And the second thing is topology APIs, which orders the text into row, column, and blocks, which is basically a grid-like structure. That of the text that is detected in the image, and that makes it very easy for the developers to introduce OCR capabilities into their existing app very easily. Yeah.
Excellent. Tanuj, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you, and thank you so much for giving us such a precise definition and shown us that demo. And hopefully I'll see you again in the future on another SAP Code Talk.
Sure, Ian, sure. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Yeah.